I'm so hurt. And you did this while her child and your child were there. You are a person who deserves to face justice. Because nothing should ever be serious enough to end someone's life like this. I hold that title. I've been here since day one with this girl, and nobody can tell me anything. We talk every single day. I'm so heartbroken. Do you hear me? My heart is so heavy, and I don't know how to handle this pain. Yesterday, when we were on FaceTime, Brittany, you were glowing, and I asked you why you look like that. You said it was because you
Hey, Mita.
but you just look more beautiful than usual for some reason.
You know, as soon as I opened up my app to stream on here, it told me that they end up changing. They basically changed management, is what it said, and that we might have some changes coming, like pricing changes and stuff. So I'm curious to see. Hi, happy New Year's to you all. And I hope that you guys had a wonderful Christmas, a wonderful New Year. I know I did not show up and turn out for New Year's or Christmas this year. I'm not in position to. Hi, Queen Keish. Definitely not in position to. You guys know me and Donnie had been arguing. She did come home on Christmas. She spent the night with her friend, and then they went back over to her friend's house. She wanted to throw a party for New Year's. I told her I would do it here. Then she ended up doing it at her friend's house. So I said, okay, she's at a point where she wants to be in the street. She got a new group of friends. They're not the best people, but you know, they're people. So it is what it is. So that's where we are with that. Last night, y'all, was crazy for me. Okay. Let me just tell y'all, I was beyond wasted last night. I don't even know how I'm alive right now, or how I am, like, I don't even know how I'm holding up. That's how messed up I was last night. So I had been in Apple Valley with B for me either, just wasn't the spirit. Okay. Yeah. I had been in Apple Valley with B, and then he got a call from his son, and he started saying, "Oh, I gotta go get my son." And I thought, this is what I thought. I thought he was saying, "I got to go get my son, so you have to leave." That's what I thought he was saying. And I flipped out and I wigged out and I completely blew all the way up. And I said so much stuff. Hey, Melissa. Hey, boo. I said so much stuff. And because I was angry, and come find out, it was his intention to just come pick his son up. But I was way white girl wasted, faded, and was on a whole different planet. So, with that being said, I went to sleep. Shit, I fell asleep and was knocked out cold. I mean, I was just, but you know what I did get it in accomplished? What did happen to me for the new year, and what I think is pretty awesome. So, just to finish that story, Bruce called me this morning, and he was trying to change the tone of the conversation from, the fallout last night. And he was like, "Good morning, baby, like, is you cool?" And I was like, I was still upset, but I was like, "Good morning," and stuff like that. We ended up talking through it. But anyway, um what was I saying to y'all right before I said, yeah, I acted a fool last night, bro, like really bad. And it's like, even if he did mean to, even if he did mean my son coming, so you gotta go, I went completely left, y'all. Ooh, I've been going vintage, true, vintage talks lately, and it's been really bad, y'all. Okay, so he did call me, and he was like, "I already forgave you," and he was like, "I love you, but I want better for you." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I want better for you. I don't want you to, you know what I'm saying?" And I'm like, "I know, I get it. Yeah, yeah, yeah." But yeah, so he bought me two rugs, and he bought me two rugs, a Grey Goose set, a pot, like a broom thing, because I already have a broom, like a that thing type of thing. And then uh when I say a pot, I don't mean like a normal pot. I mean like he bought me like a cute little pot. I'm gonna be cooking on it on my. I'm gonna create a cooking channel or turn one of my channels into a cooking channel and be cooking on it. So don't worry, you'll see it. Um, and then he bought me a shower curtain and some other stuff. Like, but he's been, he's been doing his part, and I don't know. I don't know what happened to me last night. I got drunk and I went completely left, and I feel kind of bad. Then again, it's like not really. You know what I'm saying? Um, but what did happen is that I got put on Bigo, so I can actually make money on Bigo now, and I'm so grateful. Thank God. Like, because when you first start YouTube channels out, it just do not the pay. It's just like, oh my God. And you really have to work at it in order to get it to get where you want it to go. And so it takes a few years. It takes about 5 to 10 years to really get some real ASS motion on YouTube. So I'm like, okay, I gotta have a different source. Yeah, that was nice of him. And he's been working with me lately. Is Bigo a free app? Yeah, it's free to watch, but it's one of those apps where you pay your host. So you are actually taking money from your account, putting it on your card. Like, let's say you put $1 on there, that's gonna be like 20, 30 beans or something, right? Maybe 50, 60. What did I say? $1? Yeah, that's like 60, maybe to 100 beans. And then whenever you watch a host and you like the host, you throw beans at them, and that helps them get paid. And so I do have to sit on the app and kind of beg all day, and you know what I'm saying? And that was one of the things that made me avoid Bigo before, because I do enjoy creating content. I don't enjoy begging. Like, even now, I know I'm in need, but y'all don't see me up here on this app talking about, can y'all please send me a cash app? My cash app right there below. You know, this is not a paid channel, so make sure you send me the cash app. I don't do that. I don't do that to the people that watch me. I think it's rude. I mean, if I need some help, yeah, help if it's on your heart and in your wallet. But hell, it's the holiday seasons and people got their whole families, they cooking and buying all this food. And, so it's never, because of the begging portion of Bigo, I never really wanted to be on it. But now I'm like, hell no, I need to get on this app. They're about to do an interview of me, Leah. Leah from her name is Regina George on the app right now. But that's one of I talked to her the other day, and she was like, I have been a fan of yours since I was a little girl. Wait, I think I recorded it, because y'all know I'm always recording stuff. That's child. Child. Oops. I was watching some stuff on YouTube just now. This is my screen recordings, so it has to be.
You are married and you. So I wanted to get everybody.
Oh, I think I deleted it, maybe. I might have deleted it, y'all. Oh, I have more. Hold on, collections. That's why. What was I in just now? That was crazy. Trying to let y'all hear one of my little friends. Well, I have to be careful when I say friends on the internet, but somebody that I feel like, hopefully, she's a streamer, and I hope that we can actually, get close to each other, because you just get tired of um, constantly going through it with these different bloggers. And I am not coming for anyone, but y'all see, like, a lot of these bloggers, even with ones that y'all know, they'll go from being friends to suing each other and all that extra shit, and then be having you wrapped up in court because of some shit on the internet. Child, bye. We ain't got to be friends that hard. We do not have to be friends, baby. Get your ass on. Let me see. I don't know where it's at, y'all. Oh, it's in here somewhere, but I can't find it. But yeah, I had a very good conversation with Regina George, and she got me put on Bigo. And so my Bigo tag is, hi, Happy New Year. My Bigo tag is true underscore diamond underscore T. And I'm about to start getting my books put out, you guys, this year. This is the year. Like, we finna start getting our books popping. I'm finna go to work real hard on all of my things, my website, my jewelry, my little beading and jewelry line, everything, all kinds of stuff that I'm about to do this year. I feel it in my bones. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm grateful for that. I just want to bring it to fruition, and I want to start with my book, getting this book complete. This last few chapters of this particular book is ugh, is very trying. And then I want to turn the book into a movie. So you guys know I'm going to AI school this year. So I have a lot going on that I'm trying to do. And it's just like, I'm so glad that I got put on Vigo. It helps me, like, it's helping build my life back. Like, after what I just went through, I really need my life to get back in order and back together. So I'm finna have to work my ass off, y'all. I'm finna have to work so hard, so hard, like the hardest I've ever worked. Just, I know I'm gonna be in the next book. I have 3 books that I need to publish. Hold on, I'm finna. Whoever wants to come up and talk, you do not have to talk with your face on. You're welcome to not have your face up here, but you guys are welcome to come up and talk. You probably are gonna be in the next one that I write, though. I mean, that's obvious for obvious reasons. You guys, this person right here that's in the comment section right here, this person would sit on the phone with me. Whose Discord? Hold on, y'all. Discord is acting up. Hold on. What in the freaking freak? Where is it? Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this. What the hell? If you don't shut it up. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Connection. I'm trying to see if I can get the. It just says appearance. Oh, notifications. There it is. Stop notifying me, please. Now, how do I make that set? The holiday festive sounds are here. That is not festive. Sounds disable. All of them. Damn. The hell? That was crazy. Just delete, 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 delete. Like, what the hellington? Now, come on now. All right, that's done. Got that done and over with. And here we go. I'm going to come back to y'all. Okay. I'm going to make sure it count. Oh, okay. So this person right here is the person that sat on the phone with me. And I mean, when I say day and night, from 8 o'clock in the morning, sometimes earlier, to 8:45 p.m. It was this person right here. And I want to definitely make sure you know. Hi, George. I want to make sure you know that I'm grateful and that I appreciate you. I really do. Obviously, some of the things that have transpired between us are the life happenings. But you're somebody that I will always fuck with the long way, because you definitely fuck with me the long way. And never threw the shit in my face. Never threw it in my face, and never like a lot of things that you've done for me. I want you to know that I'm very grateful for them. And I don't want you to ever feel like you are in last place for any reason, because that is definitely not ever going to be the case. So just know that. Um, George, I'm gonna make sure it count. Yeah, you will definitely be in the book, because obviously I have to write about the end of my journey, but there, and that part's not written yet. I'm trying to get this book published. And just kind of like reliving it all is crazy. Like, I sat in the bed and cried the other day and was like, I can't believe I made it through that. Like, I literally was bawling, crying. Like, I cannot believe I made it through that. And so sometimes, it's a little bit triggering, a little bit tough to write or to relive, and you just kind of want to leave it alone for a few days and come back to it. So it's kind of like one of those things. But yes, definitely, you definitely will be there. George, Happy New Year. So this is what I was saying about blogger friends and stuff like that. So George and I, our history is George used to be my moderator. I used to have a big group of moderators at one point. But George used to be one of my big group of moderators. And so when I went in, George ended up becoming a blogger. And of course, I could not allow someone that has an audience that's blogging to the internet in the group. So we didn't fall out as brother and sister, but we fell out um, as VIPT and VIPT. So so basically, George has his own channel now, and we are just fine the way we are. Not everybody can do that, unfortunately. And I mean, you guys have even seen me go through it with these disgruntled women or men or whatever. Well, they've been women because George has always been the only male moderator I have. Um, I love you too. I love you very much. And I appreciate you. And so George, so we don't have these issues, but like I've even had old disgruntled people that have been my moderators that have come onto the internet and shown pictures or told people I threw up one day when I was on my video, and like all kinds of shit, like just crazy shit. And it just really, uh, so I'm glad, George, that you and I made it into the new year, just happy and just, just as cool as we always were with things like they are now. Psycho, I'm so happy that we made it into the new year's knowing that we love each other and that we mess with each other the long way. We're not going anywhere. This friendship is this friendship. And Juan Hebrew, thank you so much for throwing them diamonds at me because I see you. Um, um, I would like for you guys to come up if you would like, say something if you would like. I did put the link down. How do you do that? How do you? I got to learn how to work these programs all over again, y'all. This is crazy work. What did that just do? Okay, so this is what I just did. I just pressed a star that's next to the Juan Hebrew's name, and it just did something. Why did it do that? That was strange. But anyways, y'all, yes, crazy work. And I am almost done. But that was how my New Year's went. Very crazy. I've been trying to reach out to my son, and my son he has just been acting up. I had a 2-hour conversation with my niece the other day on Christmas. And we had a talk about our family, basically about my mom's side of family and how it's just not it. So my niece is, because of the caliber of my mother, my niece doesn't want to be around, and she doesn't want her baby around her. And so my mother got upset with my niece because my niece doesn't want her to get the baby and all that stuff. And now all my sisters, like they do, are teaming up on my niece. Like when I tell y'all my family is really the Braxton family values on a different level, I promise you I'm keeping it so real. I love you and I love you very much. But when I tell y'all I have Braxton family values on a total different scale, and it just be like, I don't want to be around this shit. And why am I still around this when I deal with these people? I've been staying away. My niece, she's just now seeing it because she's just now turning into an adult enough to not just listen to what somebody says, but watch their actions. And so once she did one thing, of course, my mom, now she's got to be outcasted and all this other stuff in the family. So my niece just up and moved to Texas, y'all. Hold on, I see you. I see your questions. So my niece just up and moved, and I really wish that she would have, kind of let me um, see her and the baby first before she left. But she just said she's just frustrated. She just don't want to deal with certain things, and it doesn't make sense to have family that's down the street that doesn't come visit you. Like if you live 15 minutes from me, why the don't you stop by? You have to pass by me, and it's just like nobody wants to feel like that within their family. So she decided to up and move. Yes, it is. Self-care is the best care, absolutely. Um, so then we got to talking about my son. There was a situation that happened with my son, and where I ended up calling my sister and screaming at her about her kids because there was a situation that happened with what my kids were saying while they were over my sister's house. And so I mean, she really did not do what she was accused of. All the people who get accused of stuff in the family and who get talked down on, they haven't done anything, Auntie. That you should know that I'm not lying. Like I hate to say it, but like she makes a good point. When I first got my license, my driving license, I was walking around telling people I was lying about having a license. And I'm like, why does everybody think I'm lying about my license? But and of course I pull my license out and show them I'm not lying. But it's like the tone that's being said about you is that you're a liar. And so with my niece and it coming from my mom towards her, I don't think she ever expected it to be towards her. I think that she uh grew up watching my mom do that to her own children, and that she never thought it would turn towards her. And when it turned towards her and she realized that they'll group up and do it, she was out. She couldn't deal with it no more. She's just left the whole state. So if anybody understands, it's me, because obviously you guys have seen what type of funk comes out of that woman, and she's ridiculous. So uh I was also telling, because this is some stuff that, well, I'll save that for my book. You guys will read that in my book. Situation that happened while I was in there, and I haven't told anybody about it but my niece. So I'm gonna leave that for the book. Um, but yeah, we talked about a lot of stuff. So then I was trying to find my son, and my damn son, he texts me like literally, I want to say 2 days after Christmas. Sorry, I'm late, lady. I'm at my woman's house, and it's that and the others. My son had moved in with his girlfriend. Okay, so I'm at my woman's house. And child, I ain't heard nothing from him since. My son is out here doing his thing. And I gotta commend him. He got a girlfriend. She got a place. She's older. He's always liked older women. Had an 18-year-old girlfriend when he was 15. And I used to get pissed off that they was having sex. So, but he has an older girlfriend, and she has her own place. He has a job. He's grown. So what the F can I do about it? You know what I mean? He's a grown ass man. So with that being said, um, but my whole thing is just text your mother. What in the world is going on? Oh my goodness. You are a character. You know that? This guy right here on the screen, just a character. Anyway, but I'm glad for my kid, and I'm glad that he is doing his thing, because I'm truly, truly concerned. Now, with that being said, y'all, let's find something. Let's find something to read. So we're not gonna read it right now. We're just gonna go find it, because I want to find something. I'm bored. Got to get my read on. Entire screen, no. Window, Chrome tab. It better not open. I knew it was gonna do that. It opened in another tab. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, y'all, because what in the world? What in the world? Okay. Hmm. All right. Stop putting all my information on this screen, man. I thought I was logged in. Okay, I guess I'm not. I'm not gonna log in front of anybody. But let's go. I'm gonna look at some fan fictions first, and y'all tell me what type of videos, or I'm sorry, videos. What type of books y'all would like to read and see. Okay, now me, y'all know I like doing celebrity fan fiction, but this is a book club. We don't only do celebrity stuff over here, right? So there's all of these little books right here. These are all fan fiction. Let's see what this one's talking about right here. Just I'm just clicking anything because I just want to see these are hidden like. She runs towards danger. He is danger. Ooh. Tess Calder is a disaster response with a talent for getting too close to the action and a stubborn streak that won't let her back down. With a camera in one hand and caffeine in the other, she's made a career out of standing where she shouldn't. But after a chaotic midtown explosion and an unexpected rooftop rescue, Tess finds herself face to face with the Human Torch himself, Johnny Storm. He's cocky, reckless, too charming for his own good, and somehow keeps showing up wherever she's in trouble, whenever she's in trouble. What starts as irritation turns into tension, and tension turns into something she doesn't have words for yet. But the closer they get, the more Tess is forced to confront the fire inside of herself, the one she inherited, the one she's been running from, and the one Johnny might just fan into something she can't ignore. Johnny Storm, Human Torch, XOC Fantasy 4. Oh, yeah, baby. I thought that was pretty good. What y'all thought about that? I thought that was okay. Now, see, I can read. I like that a lot. Let me see who wrote that again, because I think this is cute. That's Ren ain't no saint. You better go on, boy. But he's not done writing that. That one's still ongoing, but it does have a lot of parts on it though. Dang, 58 parts. We'll be reading forever. All right, let's go back. Let's go. We gotta go back. We gotta go back to browse. Let's go back to fan fiction. Let me just pick a little. It sounded good, huh? I liked it, yeah. But it got too many parts though. Y'all think we should just be like reading that many parts? Cause y'all know how the parts are and they irritate me. I like that one though. I think I can definitely do some stuff with that for sure. Let me see. This one is called Ace of Hearts, Mike Wheeler. And this is by Sam Easy with two Y's. I don't give a damn about my bad reputation. In which Mike Wheeler falls for the kid sister of Steve Harrington. Oh. So this book is about a dude that falls in love with somebody very important, whoever that guy is, basically with his kid sister. Oh, okay. That might have somebody might have to get killed. I meant KILT. I did not just say that on this here on Blueface internet, on Beyonce internet, on Mariah Carey's internet. That was my bad. Okay. Really? Really? Can we talk about that when I get off of here, please? Because we already have had discussion after discussion, and what you said was, can we talk about this later? I'm trying to work. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So, y'all, look, the Tea Hive always get the tea. Like, how my tea hives stay getting included in my personal ass business. I just want the world to know. Would you stop, knock it off, and just let's talk about this later? It's not an inside conversation, apparently. Apparently. All right, let's get to the next let's get to the next book. Cause y'all always be getting to see all my business and it be on accident sometimes. And I'll be like, what the fuck? Like that other night when I was on my brew channel, my tea brew channel, and I started the video off saying, ugh, I get so irritated because it's always a random ass person trying to argue with me on the streets. And by the end of the video, it was a random ass person arguing with me on the streets. And I was just like, God, Lee. Like y'all be getting to see some shit, man. Y'all be getting to see all the shit, okay? So just FYI, I just went live as well on hi Roger. I just went live as well on Bigo. So I just wanted you guys to know, just in case you see me looking in different spots, that I'm in different places, media wise. Okay. All right. So let's read another one. I got to keep sliding my Bigo phone because now it's in my way on this side. Okay, what is this one called? Let's see. Echoes of Awa? Awa? Netayam Sully? See, when it start being words like this, I get to the point where I don't like it. She is not that bad. Just has her own way of doing things. Yeah, well, she still scares the shit out of me. Kiani has been labeled the independent child ever since she was old enough to walk, molded into the false exterior that was exposed to at a young age. She was structured into the creature of her parents' desires. That was until she discovered the pull of the sea's real purpose. Some call it a blessing, but Kayani feels like she's carrying a burden. That was until a certain forest boy came into her life and made it his silent mission to help unravel her deepest fears, uncovering the vulnerability she kept hidden beneath her strong exterior and challenging her to see the world and herself through the echoes of Awa. Avatar of the Water is what that's about. So this is on some like Caillou, you know what I mean, type of stuff, like Airbender type of stuff. Harry Potter. Okay, let's go see what Harry Potter One Shots is about. Okay, this is volume 2, by the way. Harry Potter Volume 2. Bigo, we are looking over fan fiction books to read for my book club channel on YouTube. So I'm live on YouTube on T Hive Book Club, TEAHIVE Book Club channel right now. If you want to go over there and get to intermingling, you are very welcome to do that. Okay. A collection of not so short stories featuring your favorite characters and some characters you might not know that much about. Slow updates in process. Requests are closed. Hold on, we're gonna have to read one of these. What? He just writing about. I don't even see nobody that I'm interested in. Let's go to James Potter. You're gonna go to James Potter. Okay. So he's telling us about his life. So please ignore my mistakes. Okay. The head of my house, who seemed to know each of his eagles well enough to hold conversations with them about their interests, somehow never knew when to stop talking in his lectures. Of course, Professor Flitwick would always said important things, but sometimes when you were sitting in his Newt level class, it was difficult not to become overwhelmed with the knowledge that was always being imparted. Maybe that was why my brain was so prone to wandering during each charms class. Despite my best efforts, my concentration would always shift onto far more gripping topics until the end of the lesson drew my thoughts back to what I should have been doing. And I was left staring at my blank page, which should have been filled with notes. Okay, I'm going to just tell y'all right now. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Let's go to something fun. Let's go back to fan fiction. It's just too. That was just too serious. Y'all didn't think so? I mean, we gonna read some serious books, but I'm not in the mood for that serious. That was like, why is you being so deep? P, come on. Can we talk about this in a minute when I get off of this live, please? Okay, let's go to something fun. We are going to go to. I'm sorry for if I'm all sniffly, y'all. My bad. I want to go to Beyonce. I'm just gonna type in Beyonce. Beyonce times a male YN is diabolical. Do y'all see the first story? Okay, we already know what type of story that's gonna be. Let's look down a few of them, and then we'll see. A fumble or bag fumble, Beyonce. What if Beyonce had a child before Jay-Z? What if she was done with Jay and falls back in love with her baby daddy? Oh, that would be a good ass one. That would be a good ass one. That's crazy. Okay, let's see. The Slumber Party Queen, a YN and Beyonce story. What starts as an unexpected win from a fan contest turns into the experience of a lifetime for YN, a laid back tomboyish lesbian just trying to not to embarrass herself in front of her idol, but between goofy late night talks, accidental flirtation, and undeniable spark, blah, blah, blah. Wow, that's what they doing? Like, that's crazy work. Okay, Beyonce's daughter, bodyguard. When ex-military and a no-nonsense security expert YN is reluctantly recruited by retired bodyguard Julius to protect global icon Beyonce during his leave, she expects a spoiled she expects a spoiled diva and a temporary headache. What she doesn't expect is the quiet bond that forms with blah blah blah. Obviously, Beyonce. Yo, this is so crazy. Let's go to the first little story and see what they're talking about right here. Okay, this book is complete. So this is what I'm talking about. I can read this. This book I can read because it is complete. Like, I don't like when I get on here and then the people their books are still in progress. And they'll be they had like 800, 900 different chapters to the book. Like, why didn't you just finish that book at chapter 10 and then go on to a new book, or chapter 20 and then go on to a new book? Like, that's crazy work, right? I'm just saying. All right, so let's see what this book talking about. I like that first book though. I definitely like that. I'm going back to that one. We're going to read that one for sure. Okay, this is by Silent Bookie. Beyonce times Mel YN. Let's see what she on. I was sleeping in my bed, but then the sound of an alarm woke me. I reached for the alarm, but my assistant Helen unplugged it and laid back down. Why do you have your alarm on? She whined while still sleeping. I have to wake up and go get some food for the house, Hell, I said while sitting up in bed. Aren't you hungry? I asked. Yes, I am, she said while sitting up and staring at me with her brown eyes. Something about Helen really made my heart jump. I know I'm not supposed to feel this way about my assistant, but damn, this woman has a spell on me. So what you hungry for? I asked. She put her hand on my chest and laid me back down. You know what I'm hungry for. Now, mind you, I think that my male voice might be Beyonce, but I don't know yet, so I think it's a man. So what are you hungry for? I asked. She put her hand on my chest and laid me back down. You know what I'm hungry for, she said, while gently rubbing her fingers up and down my chest. I tried to speak, but she put her finger on my lip instead. She leaned closer towards my lips, making my heart pound harder and harder. I want you to go to the store and get me some strawberry waffle mix and some other stuff on my list, she says as she got off me. So you turn me on, then turn me off, I said while standing up. She turned around and wrapped her hands around my neck and leaned closer to my ear. If you want to fuck me, just say that, boss, she said while biting on my ear. I grabbed her by her waist and pressed her body against mine while looking in her eyes. I think I would have fucked you if I wanted to, Hell, I said. She pushed me away while smiling. She started walking off to the bathroom. While she was walking, I couldn't help but look at her ass. It was just so full and perfect on her. I walked into the bathroom and see her running the bath water. Okay, so y'all, so this is very clearly, right? P, if you don't stop and knock this off, Stop it. So this book, this is clearly like soft porn book. Like this is definitely, thank you, ABM. I appreciate you. So yeah, this book is definitely on some soft porn shit. Like for real. This book is definitely gonna give sex scenes, and of course, like, and they not even starting off slow. Like shit starting off quickly. So it's definitely gonna go there. Okay, that's cute. All right, let's go back to browse. I'm gonna try to find that story that I had before. I think it was number, I want to say 22 or 55. Let me see. What was it called? Wildfire Johnny Storm. That was it. I like this one. This is the one that we're going to start reading. I know we're in the middle of that Diddy read too. I don't like the book, which is why I'm moving slow in reading it. But I do like this wildfire. So I'm going to pin this tab with the wildfire story on it. And we have our book. That might not be the book to read right now. Which one, Melissa? The Wildstorm or what? Which one you talking about? I like the Wildstorm one. Cause I don't want to. So when my book club first started out, Happy New Year's, Vanessa. How are you? How are you? So when my book club first started out, I was just doing celebrity content. Yes, test. Yeah, that's the one I like. The test. Yes, 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 yes. We're reading that one next. So because my book club started out with just celebrity book reads, and the reason why is because I was only doing celebrity content. I'm going to find a way and make a way for us to have a well-rounded channels that cover many different bases, not just stuff about celebrities. Even on my Tea Brew channel, I want to every now and then have somebody come up and talk about some of the stuff that we are seeing, that is affecting our community, that might be that be tied to celebrities in a simple small way, but I want to make sure that my Tea Brew channel is well rounded with politics and sports and different things on it. I don't want us to stay in that. So yeah, so the Beyonce book is not the one to read. Yeah, the Wildfire is definitely the one that we are going to read. We are going to read the Wildfire book next. So I like that. I like that you guys kind of want to step around, step out with me, and move around with me. I appreciate it for real. Y'all, this filter on Bigo is absolutely crazy, and I can't get this filter off my face. I know I'm fine, but damn, because the filter is making me look like the baddest shot ever seen. You're gonna have our. I know what you're trying to say, and you better knock it off. Because what you're doing is you showing out on this internet. P. Let me tell you something. I do not know why my ex is in the comment section. I love you. I love you. You are showing out so bad. Look at him. Y'all know what he's trying to say, right? Y'all know exactly what he's trying to say. You're horrible. Anyway, but okay, yes, we're gonna read Tess. Happy New Year's to you guys. Happy New Year's to y'all too. Bigo, I'm just starting off on here. Um, I am going to unfortunately be in people's comment sections trolling the fuck out of them. So make sure you keep your eye on this here page. And and yes, I will be back. I got some informing to do with y'all. So many stories to tell. So little time. Gotta write this book. I'll be back, Bigo. Okay, I will be back. Make sure y'all keep your eyes on a real nigga. All right, I will be back, you guys. Melissa, right? Because you see him, he's acting up. Look at this. P, knock it off. It's so horrible. Anyways, y'all, thank you so much for joining me for this video. I needed to get all of this stuff off my chest and out of me. And I really, really, really appreciate it. Whoever that was, just follow me on Bigo. Thank you. Oh, be careful with Bigo, you guys, because Bigo is a place where it's very demonic, and you got to be very careful who you crossing paths with on Bigo, even on the media streets. You heard me. All right, love you guys. Bye.